Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin then.
Set. 20. Start.
Here's Baker and begin with a pass. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set. 180. That's it.
They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. He's going to let this one go deep. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
What's up?
Baker to throw. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
180. What's up?
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
They'll go. Mayfield. That is intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And he's going to give it a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Go tonight. 180. What's that?
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jacob Parrish in there for the stop.
And it's 3rd down.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Cut. 180. Value 3. Value 3. What's that?
They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
Play is a turnover on down.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A short one there to Otten. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 6. Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. A pass pulled in by Irving. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up
From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
46-yard line.
20. Pistol, pistol, pistol.
Here's Mayfield. To the left side to Godwin. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
On the ground, it's Irving. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
180.
Now Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A give. This is Irving. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. To throw is Mayfield. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And the Bucs are going to be set up. First and goal, he's out of bounds at the 6-yard line.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield, he doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otten that time around. And it'll bring up second and goal.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On second down, Baker. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. He'll go play action with Goff. Down the field, he's got Seaplatter. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 27 on the play. And the Lions first down.
Goff to throw on first down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes second and 4.
180! Go! Average ball!
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first down is Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Run it right.
Complete to Sterling Shepard. First and 10 at the 38.
Throwing is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. And And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. First and 10.
Run. 20.
Now Mayfield. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Yeah, that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Goff in the pistol. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It is a huge play for Detroit. A gain of 57 yards.
Over the course of my career early on, there was a handful of guys that were downfield threats in the passing game, but they did a lot of stuff in the run game. They were really good extra pass protectors, and if you threw them the ball, they had very sure hands. But what we're seeing now is the ability to get deep and add layers into the secondary as a pass-receiving threat, and not only do damage before they catch the ball, but so many of these guys have tremendous ability after the catch.
One only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
To throw is Goff. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. Here's Bates for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions extend their advantage to 14 to 3.
Buccaneers 3.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Baker. That one is caught by Ibuka. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right back to Irving. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Big lineman Alim McNeil ends the play there.
6-yard line. second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Watch out!
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up third and 4.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
Pistol. 180! Watch out!
They'll go. Mayfield. Now he'll work his way out right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here, second and 10.
Hey, alert him! 20! Watch out!
Back to the air, it's Mayfield. He's going to air this one out. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Buccaneers 9.
Dropping a minute, but can't steer it no more. No way, but now you're killing on
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hold on. Hey, 76! What's that?
From the gun, it's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. A very quick first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just hand off right, hand off left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
120! Hey, shout!
Now, Goff. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Merlin! What's up?
On fourth down, Goff. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for it.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
At the 47-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
The defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd down and 9.
180! Up, up!
Mayfield. A short run there to Otten. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Now the Bucs will take their 1st timeout. They get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
180! Regular! What's that?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
20! What's that?
2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Point it right.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Lions have just about sewn up this football game.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
He finds some room across the 25, down the sideline, past the 40. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates now for the extra point. And he missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, here comes Tucker. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that,